Hello everybody, today is Tuesday, October 25th. It's 4 o'clock. The regular session just ended about 20 seconds ago. I want to bring over the time and sales, and we can see the E-mini S&P currently trading at 2137. It was a fantastic day for the auto trader today, but before I begin, first the required disclaimer. Okay, first up we have the Super 6 tick on the crude oil, and I just want to thank everyone on YouTube that has subscribed to us. And there's been a lot of interest in the Auto Trader software, and there's been a lot of questions. One of the questions that came up is how come you show the same instrument on the same chart, like the crude oil and the Super 6 tick? And the answer is this particular chart is using our line break logic. So the auto trader has two choices of logic. We have our volatility logic, and then we have our line break logic. And line break is nothing more than that whatever the period you set, in this case it's 2 periods, means that I have to get a close below 2 bars ago to get a line break signal. So our line break logic is quite effective, and it's also filtered by the trend. That's why we don't have a long reversal right here where we have a long line break signal. The three dots are a long line break signal, and there's no reversal there because the bars are red. So this actually works quite well in the auto trader logic. The other choice of logic, or the other module, is the volatility module, and we use that as well. So both did well on the 6 tick today. I'll be showing the other chart. So anyway, using our line break logic, you can see we got a long signal here, and then here's our long line break signal, and then we have blue bars, and we have a pullback. So here's our limit order on a pullback. And once again, I've stated many times, this is literally impossible for somebody to do in manual trading. This is 4 winning trades in a row, and we ran up to 1440 profit. We probably hit our goal and had a few ticks slippage, but to make these kind of trades back to back and these signals, getting this entry just a few ticks off the swing low here, and then going long, then short, then long again. This would be very difficult to achieve trading manually. Another thing I want to mention here is, and some people have wrote in, is that nobody shows what we show in our videos. There's a lot of competitors that sensationalize their program, but we don't do that. I try to keep things very realistic. You never hear me talk about, quitting your job or you can trade for a living. Even with an auto trader such as this, our software is a tool first and foremost, and it's your responsibility to learn how to use this tool. We provide templates and settings, but it's still not as easy as it looks. And I'll be the first to say that. There is no sensational hype on our website, and you won't hear it from me in any of our videos. I try to keep things as transparent as real as possible. Nobody shows parameters for their system. Nobody has this kind of user interface that we have. They don't show the trades. They don't label the trades. They don't show the time axis or the price axis. They often show in market replay. Even the tone and demeanor of some of the voices as they narrate the videos just isn't believable. So be very careful. Okay, next up is the crude oil on just a 500 tick chart, and really solid performance here. We had two really great short trades. The first target on this is 40 ticks on each one of these. So we had two really great winners and then a very small loser here, giving us 1440 for the day. And once again, we just want to show the versatility of the auto trader to trade on all kinds of charts. Okay, so here is the crude oil on the Superenco 6 tick again, except this is using our volatility logic, not the line break logic. And this also did very well today. It did 1260, and we have a little bit tighter stops on here as this got stopped out. So it fared better in the shorter moves with the trailing stop, but here we got stopped out probably just by a tick or so. Okay, the big winner of the day was the DAX on the Superenco 14 tick, and it doesn't take much for the DAX to run up to $2,000 in profit on two contracts. We had 3 winners and no losers, and if I kind of tighten this up a little bit, you can kind of see this perspective here. Also want to note our trades are labeled. There's no H next to the trade. If I scroll back one day, you see that the trade has an H next to it. That means that this trade is a historical trade and did not occur in real time like these trades did here. These trades have no H, so they actually unfolded with the price as the price action unfolded. So it took these trades, and you'll never see a split fill like this. We have a split fill here on the exit. You'll never see a split fill on a historical trade. It'll always just assume the same price. So that's one way of knowing. The point is that when we look back historically, sometimes the trades match, but usually it's not completely accurate. So that's just another level of transparency that we incorporate into our program here. Okay, next up is the crude oil on the Superenco 7 tick. And once again, it's about as good as it gets. We have a long and a short with excellent trade placement. We can see the entry here on our limit pullback. It's a limit order pulling back 4 ticks, and we got filled in both directions, and this hit our goal with no slippage. You see our daily goal here and our loss limit, and we got filled with no slippage on this one today. On this I have open, low, high close bars. This is the Superenco, but you can change it to candlesticks and then you get this kind of a look here. So with the open, high, low close bars, we can see the open and close a little bit easier. The candles will show the tails on the bar. So solid performance here on the crude oil. Okay, next up is the crude oil on the Precision Renko. Once again, we have a split fill here, which you'll never see a split fill looking back, or probably even in market replay, you wouldn't see a split fill. But a split fill is indicative that, this occurred in real time and real price action. $400 P&L on this one on a single. No, this wasn't a single trade. We actually had an equity high of 740 and then we got dragged down. Okay, that's all for today's video. If you would like to find out more, please visit our website at bluewavetrading.com or feel free to send us an email to systems@bluewavetrading.com. Thanks for watching today.